I'm Joe.
I'm Charles.
I'm Joe. And to get started, we just need one word from you guys.
Elephant.
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 When I was a kid, my grandmother was very old, and the only way my mother could think to entertain her was to take us, 3 kids, and her to the zoo. And it became such a painful outing. This sounds hateful. She was from Poland and didn't really speak English very well.
I thought this was going somewhere darker.
Well, this is dark now because she was incomprehensible to us. And then we'd have to kiss her, and she was like, I was 10. Her cheeks were like mushy, and we'd have to kiss her. We'd say, please don't make us kiss her. Kiss her. Oh, come on, kiss her. It's your grandma. And then we'd go to the zoo, and that was afterwards.
I loved my grandmother.
Tell me about it.
She was a very sweet old lady. She was a southern woman who made a lot of biscuits and cornbread.
Joe's from Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta. Vine, tea, and bourbon. Every meal, huge spreads. It was all carbs and large meat. So I didn't really do vegetables or anything other than carbs and large meat.
But deep fried,
A lot of it was
stuff.
a lot of it was deep fried. There was a lot of butter. That whole Paula Deen thing is absolutely true. I was just licking your food for you before you had some.
No, I like it when you taste it before. This is banana pudding.
You tasted bourbon?
I like that you added the bourbon.
I find that if I don't liquor you up a little bit, I can't enjoy your company.
My company isn't the easiest company. What's that sort of smooth thing?
That would be poison. I don't know whose urine this is. I swear.
Okay, when you're not here, honey, I wear girls' clothes.
That's not what I was expecting at all. Wait, your own, or do you wear mine?
You thought I had another woman? No, you're the only woman for me. Sometimes I wear yours, but you know that chest of drawers I have at the top of that's where I keep them, that locked drawer at the bottom.
You told me that's where you kept your gun.
But so you wouldn't look there, I know you're afraid of guns.
I'm terrible at guns.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I feel like this is something we should have talked about before we got married.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd marry me if I told you. So I thought I'd wait. I wouldn't have told you now if you hadn't discovered my favorite earring.
Well, while we're being honest, sometimes I put on your jockstrap.
Oh my God. What's up with that?
Well, I just feel like variety is something I lack in my life, and I've always wondered what it would be like to...
But honey, that's really... Wow, do that again. I didn't see that. I was looking away. That's really fucking scary. Why didn't you tell me this before we got married?
Well, I thought you wouldn't marry me.
Well, I wouldn't.
I am married, as you know, because you married us.
Yes, I presided at their wedding. That's his wife right there. And his sisters. And his sister.
Actually, that's not my sister-in-law, but they are both Asian.
Oh no! How awful. She was one of the maids, one of the bridesmaids. I'm so terribly sorry. She looks a little like her sister. And at the wedding, I thought, well, I would kind of introduce introduce people to everyone, to know who this wedding party is, because usually you just see a bunch of people standing there. And I said, I'm going to introduce these people, and everyone's going to know who these people are. And I get to your sister-in-law, and her name is
Natasha.
And I said, and her sister, Natalie. It's the Baba's name. She's right. In any case, you're looking a little angry.
Well, if you had to get married to a fat bastard like that, you'd be upset too. I'm capable of making my own choices.
Well, I thought he was probably the best for you, and so I said, here, get married, you two.
Being a doctor is not the only thing that matters in life. You could have put me with someone who's caring or interesting.
I didn't think you knew what to do with someone who's caring. It's like a starter marriage. You know, just get used to the basics without someone who challenges you.
So Mom was just a basic starter challenge to you?
Well, yeah, but it worked out. It worked out. We went 40 years before she died.
Of raging alcoholism.
She probably sensed that she was a starter that went a little too long. Yeah, that's made her drink. So I just want to make sure you get married and you don't stick it out too long, since we all know that that just causes alcoholism and death.
Why do we have to get married? We're just going to get broken apart so quickly anyway.
That's an excellent question. Just trust me.
I would, but you don't have a very good track record.
I don't have a very good track record with this because my wife killed herself, and that makes me feel terrible. So I'm going to insist that you get a divorce very soon after the marriage, that's all. Is this so hard to understand?
Probably, yes. I know I shouldn't be back here. It's just that I wanted to see you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And very casual.
It's that dress my wife won't let me wear. Thank you. I like that you appreciate this habit of mine. I call it a habit. She calls it a sickness.
Sickness. There's nothing sick about that. And there's nothing weird about two neighbors who love each other's company and modeling at home when their wives aren't around.
No, there's nothing. And I was so happy when I found you one day at the store in a dress, and I recognized you, and I knew we were kindred spirits.
I'm just taking off this Oxford so you can see the new bra I'm wearing.
Pink is a good color for you.
It's very masculine these days.
Yeah. It goes well with the Oxford you just took off.
Sometimes I think that our private dancing sessions where we do run rays, sniff one another while we're testing perfume might lead to something.
I wouldn't worry about that. I like women.